thing is, I've always hoped to put over things as directly and rawly as I possibly can.
Francis Bacon's portrait of George Dyer Crouching from 1966 is a painting that stops you in your tracks. A vortex of flesh and emotion that lures you in with this almost gravitational pull. It's captivating, yet unsettling, like you've been spotted, as if you're creeping past an animal that's feeding and a stick has snapped underfoot. But what is it that elicits this feeling, and who or what does this painting represent? The subject of the work is George Dyer, Bacon's greatest love and muse. Their intense relationship, which lasted from 1963 until Dyer's fatal overdose in 1971, inspired many of Bacon's most revered works. Here we see Dyer naked, contemplating his discarded shirt, which is placed in a hollow, rust-coloured chamber, while crouching precariously at the end of a plank.
I think it goes to a deeper thing than this. How do I feel? How can I make this image immediately real?
Here, Dyer is simultaneously predator and prey, isolated within the picture frame with a single blood-red eye trained on the viewer, both fearsome and desperately alone. His head flickers in a tripartite movement, simultaneously turning to the left, twisting outward to the right, and even merging with Bacon's own face at the center. In contemplating his shirt, Dyer, in a sense, is gazing at his own reflection. The shirt itself, discarded, red, and bloodied beneath him, resembles a carcass. We see our subject consumed by a latent existential dread. The portrait is complete with art historical references. The lateral sections of the canvas recall the aesthetic influence of the abstract expressionists, while the crouching figure resembles those in Matisse's Bathers with a Turtle from 1907 to 08, or Michelangelo's Crouching Boy from the mid-16th century. Drawing upon the kineticism of Muybridge, Dyer's convulsions are suspended in a composite assemblage of spastic gesture. This portrait is the first in a cycle of 10 that Bacon executed of Dyer between 1966 and 68. Together, they constitute one of the most important serial portrayals in post-war art history. But what does it say that in his first full-scale painting of his lover, the most important subject in his oeuvre, that Bacon depicts Dyer at the threshold of man and animal, naked and delineated by chops of paint? There is a premonition here, as if Bacon already senses that something of Dyer is uncontrollable or untamable, wild and animalistic.